How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, bringing you another shootout commentary. That's right. And my goodness gracious, I'm pretty sure that you guys know which team I'm going to use. The team that made the biggest splash in free agency, the Minnesota Wild. All of a sudden, these guys go from being a team just on the outside to a team that probably will make the playoffs. I'm not saying that they're going to, set the league on fire, but wow, all of a sudden, even my own mindset of the Minnesota Wild has completely changed. Signing Zach Parise and Ryan Suter. My goodness gracious, man. I couldn't believe it. Just couldn't believe it. But you know what? I guess Parise wants to sign with his hometown team. They were saying Suter's fiance or wife is from the area as well. I wish they had the roster update because all of a sudden, man, their top four forwards now. Setoguchi, Koivu, Heatley, Parise put him in there. They have Granlund coming up. Hang on, let me just do the lines. They have Oh, we got to put Bouchard in there. Bouchard with his little move, his spinorama move. Let's put Bouchard instead of Clutterbuck, or as Don Cherry calls him, Buttercup. And then Backstrom is still a good goalie, I guess, in the cage. They drafted Well, they didn't draft Granlund. They signed him in the offseason. So I'm sure he'll get some NHL time this year. All right, and they drafted Matthew Dumba as well, and he's got a perfect mentor now in Ryan Suter for the next 13 years. I mean, Dumba will be 30 by the time Suter will still be under contract. So it's crazy. The Minnesota Wild, and you know what? It doesn't do anything good for anyone in that division. I mean, Vancouver, poor Calgary, man. Calgary, I'm sorry, guys. It is just getting so bad for you guys because you already got Vancouver, who you know is going to be good next year. Minnesota, you know they're going to be making a playoff push at least. Colorado, who's young and up and coming. The Edmonton Oilers, who are, you're just waiting for them to break out. Where does that leave the Calgary Flames? I'm sorry, Calgary. It doesn't look too good for you guys because, what, do you got to play like 6 or 8 games against teams in your division? I think it's 6 games. So, I mean, you're going to have to face the Minnesota Wild, the Vancouver Canucks, the Flying Edmonton Oilers, and the Colorado Avalanche. I mean, dear God. Doesn't look too good for hang on a sec. Devin Setoguchi backhand. What is he trying to do? What is he trying to do? Trying to come right at me or something? He should have done a flying poke check. He would have had me, too. I was too busy talking. But yeah, man, the Minnesota Wild, they landed 2 great players there, and I'm not going to say that they're going to stay on the team for 13 years. Players can be traded. I mean, look at Luongo. He still has 10 years left on his contract, and he looks like he's going to be traded. But for the immediate future, for at least 3 years, Suter and Parise are going to be on Minnesota. So, I mean, congratulations, Minnesota. Here we go. Backstrom, the flying poke check, son. No. That's not a goal, right? He went backwards. Not a goal. So congratulations, all of a sudden there's another new superpower in the Western Conference. Well, I shouldn't say superpower just yet. They've got to prove themselves. They're definitely a playoff contender now, all of a sudden. All right, so hang on. Koivu, baby. The one-handed windmill I haven't done in a while, and I actually like to do it with Koivu. Boom, baby. I just missed the net. Koivu, the non-superstar Koivu. And is this guy going to play alongside of Parise now? Whoo! He might have his best offensive season yet to date. Captain Koivu, is he going to retain the C, or does Parise or Suter get the C now? I have no clue. Fake flying poke check by Backstrom, baby. Get out of here. Get out of here, son. You got nothing for me. I'm just happy that they signed with a team in the West. I didn't want to see them come to the East. That's just another team that the Toronto Maple Leafs has to deal with. So thank God Parise and Suter go to the Western Conference. And Danny Heatley, oh my God, here we go. Ottawa Senator fan hates this guy. Slap shot, top right. Or top left. Oh my God, it was wide open. No way he reacts to that. Whatever. What was I going to say? I'm going to make a bold prediction. I don't know if the New Jersey Devils are going to make the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. I know I said it last year, and they totally went against my prediction. They made it all the way to the Cup final. Flying poke check. Get out of here, son. But are they going to make the playoffs next year? They lost their captain. They lost 30-something goals. They lost 30-something assists for next year. Does Kovalchuk take a hit now? It's going to be interesting for New Jersey, all right? Because the East has a lot of teams that can make the playoffs. Does New Jersey not make it even into the playoffs next year? And Bouchard, you know what move we got to do with Bouchard? He made his move famous. Oh, never mind. I fucked it up, but Bouchard is so good he puts it in the net. So there you go, Minnesota. The team to watch in the Western Conference. Once again, I'm not saying that they're a superpower, but they're definitely a team that's going to be trying to make the playoffs, right? There was a time in the last season that they were first, so they already have some good players there, right? So with the additions of Parise and Suter, they're only better. So I'm sorry, Calgary, but I think this affects you guys the worst. Absolutely. You guys are not going to have a good season now. You got to play Vancouver, you got to play Vancouver and Minnesota, and the upcoming Edmonton Oilers and the upcoming Colorado Avalanche. Poor Calgary, man. Poor Calgary. But there you go, boys. For Johnny Superb Man and the Great Domsky, take it easy, and we'll see you next time.